don't know you, and I don't care to.
Yeah, come on.
Somebody that's older to have a date with. What's up?
Let me tell you what's up. Actually, this fucking team out here playing. That was crazy.
Son ain't putting nothing on no shelves, no time soon.
So, you know, Gawdz, she don't really play about Chase. She wanted us to send a nice little message to this nigga.
Y'all like you, boy. Y'all like you, boy. Y'all like you, boy.
It's getting crazy out here. We need to figure this shit out.
You gotta figure this shit out fast, too. Like, niggas shot Big Joe. They was laying on a nigga, too, so we knew who he was.
When did you get back?
See, Sharif?
No, he's back. Actually asked me if I seen him and I said no. Why did I say no? Because I thought it wasn't that serious.
Three cast members. Name me together?
Yeah, they spoke about that.
As far as true, I'll shoot.
I said what I said. I need to take it the way y'all niggas want to take it. I ain't repeating myself.
What up, Smooth? I need you to find that nigga Dan, bro. And wherever you see him at, leave him there. Give him some time to take. Getting a long attention.
Seemed like it skipped. But no, they at the end, right?
Getting a long attention.
I don't know what that was about. We lit.
Right. So we back once again. That was the introduction to the ZooBoro, But it's another installment of the Smoke God Podcast. It's your boy Loud Pack Dash.
It's your boy Have the Nero 5.
And we have the co-creators and directors of the ZooBoro Series, new web series. Y'all can catch that on YouTube. We're going to get into it. First of all, thank y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate y'all.
It's
CapNels. Mine's Lansky. So, first of all, let's get into the backstory. How'd y'all come up with the idea and the concept behind the web series?
Well, at first, it was on an idea in my mind to come up with something that portrays where I'm from, the Bronx. And I don't know if y'all familiar with News 12.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down. You know what I mean? So it's like, how can I bring that to life, but in a way that there's no real violence? So you can stay home and watch it instead of live it, you know? Mm-hmm. So I started writing and come up with different ideas. And ZooBoro is something I say after every verse or before a verse. Mm-hmm. And I was, you know what? I like it. I'm going to call it ZooBoro. And when I had the idea and I had the structure put together, I knew I had to go to somebody that could fulfill the idea in my mind, you know? And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people that can execute the plan, but Cap, me and him, we have a history. Like, first of all, his vision is amazing.
Right.
And through the powers that be, he was just coming off of another project that he was working on. He's amazing at, by the way. And I said, yo, I'm going to ask my brother, can he help me? And he was like, yo, Lansky, right now I'm doing something, but once I finish this, I'm going to reach out to you. Now, people just say that sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And when people say things, you never know if they mean it.
Mm-hmm.
But Cap reached out to me and said, yo, you still trying to do that? And I was like, oh, all right. And it wasn't like, yeah, give me some time. I was ready. So now me and him on different conversations and different, I'm talking a lot, I don't know. We have different conversations with each other and back and forth on Zoom and going over the script. And he was like, yo, Lansky, you got something here. And once I seen I had him, like what was going on, I said, alright, we moving.
Get it rolling.
And it was like a fine home. It wasn't just him saying, yeah, alright. Nah. Some things he was like, Lansky, that don't really make sense. Let's change this. And I said, alright. So he's not just gonna be my director. He's not gonna be a cameraman.
Right.
So our third meeting, I was like, listen, man, when this come out, I'm putting CapNels, executive producer / director.
Right.
Because it's not an arrogant comment, but this is what I do. I'm a writer. You know what I mean? But this is the first time I ever wrote on this aspect.
Right.
So when Cap was down and willing to ride with me and willing to give me that feedback that I needed and not just be a yes man, I said, he want to see me win. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we started putting out. Nah, I'm okay. I got something ready to go.
Yeah, I don't smoke. Thank you.
So, we started chilling and locking in on that. And there wasn't really no cast members yet.
Right.
Except for Prob Gates, who you gonna meet tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how that came about with getting Prob, because you know I know Prob, that's family, so it was like
I know Prob on some hood shit,
right?
And not in a aspect of violence and like that, but we street niggas,
right?
And we was hanging out in the same spots where it's rough, you know, and
to say the least,
exactly. and him and Webb, I don't know why it's not letting me lie. Him and Webb, they mad close, and that's Dre, by the way, Dre from Harlem.
Right.
He plays Webb, you know what I mean? And I wrote the joint, and I knew Prob about maybe like 5-6 years at the time, and he was a guest on my show, Slim Talk. And so now and that's what I'm gonna tell you is his vibe on that. Remember, I was rapping already,
right?
But his vibe that day fit a character I had. Remember, I ain't had no script in my mind. I knew Prob, me in the hood.
Right.
So one day I'm rocking out, I'm already talking to him already. Me and him already rocking, and I said, Prob, and I called him. And I said, yo, my name, I wrote a script. It's called ZooBoro. I want you to be one of the stars of it. And he even asked me what character he was playing. He said, Lansky, I'm in.
Fire.
I'm with it.
And that alone, he's like, I ain't never acted before, bro. But if you want to give me a chance, I said, my nigga, when you ready to act, you gonna be a star.
Right.
And we both laughed. And look now.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
He gave you a long version, which is detailed, which I can respect, but a lot of it was energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we go way back. The project that he was referring to that I was working on, I actually called him for a favor. Like, yo, Lansky, I need this little spot, he was doing a podcast. He let us use the studio, everything. So we just have that type of energy between us. And he told me about the script. I said, as soon as I'm done with this, we're going to lock in. I'm going to check it out. That's exactly what happened. I read the script. I was open, and we just started going from right there.
Fire. That's fire. So, how long you been directing?
I started with music videos.
Okay.
I've been doing music videos over 10 years. I wanted to get into filming, and you kind of speak stuff into existence.
Right.
So I've been talking about filming because what I would do is I would put little skits in front of the video or after the video, and I said, shit, I could extend this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A young lady reached out to me on Instagram. We started working on a project. The project was pretty big. That was my first time out. That's the project Lansky was referring to.
Okay.
Right.
And once that was done, like I said, I've never done a web series, and just we was talking. That's the wave, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so we definitely wanted to tap into it, and the players fell in place, and
it definitely dope. It doesn't look like amateur work. So y'all definitely in the right direction, because there's right now is a lot of people trying to do the web series thing, and you can kind of see where it's like, all right, they definitely
right
less experienced. We're not gonna say it's bad. It's just like you could just tell some people just by techniques with camera work and stuff. Like you know how to maneuver a camera,
right.
How to catch certain angles just to catch a certain feeling of what's going on in the scene.
Correct.
I peep.
And look, I say
sometimes the camera be on the ground looking up while they're like angles really matter instead of just looking. I mean,
correct. The thing is, you got to tell a story with a music video in like 3 minutes.
Right.
So I had little practice over time, and I said, yeah, I could definitely extend this. So
nice.
And I can appreciate how you recognize the angles and this and that, because it's a lot of work that goes into that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll go over a script, and I can already imagine how I want to shoot it. Like that very first scene, I had that sketched out in my mind before we even got out there.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then the way that shit came out, somebody else pointed it out. He was like, yo, the way that shit opened up. And I just appreciated it because, like, just like you did, you kind of recognized that because, it takes some time and shit.
And that's why when we were saying it doesn't look like cheesy.
Like, that's the art in it. Like, that's the art.
I was going to tap into that because, I watch a lot of web series. So it was like,
right.
That's one thing that I saw. I was like, nah, it got like quality. And then one thing I always say about a web series, it don't matter if it's hood, storyline is very important.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And the storyline right now is like, this is where I'm at with the storyline. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh shit, all right, season 2. Mm-hmm. Action might not be there. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like I'm looking at it like, oh nah, this is one right here because when you've seen other ones come up, you've seen that same potential. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to give y'all flowers, like as far as like quality, not just trying to put something out to put it out, like really putting like strong like content in what's going on.
Like definitely with let's say either a larger budget or just say like mainstream backing, this would definitely be on network television.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Thank you.
I appreciate
that's
that.
a fact.
That.
Like, I mean,
yeah,
because it's like y'all picked the actors that really don't have to do much acting to get their role across. Mm-hmm. It's like we know these people, so it's like
it fits,
right? Like, so if they get in a certain mood, that's really how they.
That's a fact.
I mean, so it's easy to believe the whole concept. I mean,
so to tap into that, like, how did you guys go about picking more of the characters? We can start over with Web. Like, how y'all wanted to cast
Web. All right, like a lot of my main characters I had in my mind somewhat, but some of the other main characters such as Tori.
Okay.
Shout out to Mary. Cat brought her to me. That's his sister, and she did an amazing job.
Right.
I'm gonna let him touch base on that. But as far as Webb, I knew I was gonna cast him, and I knew what role he was gonna play and what he was gonna do because he's that kind of person that you can believe he's angry, you can believe he's mad, and not in a wrongful way,
right?
But like leave him alone,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. And when I write for Webb, I want to bring out that sense of humor. Like, his laugh is something that is funny to us. So
that's crazy, right? That's
crazy. And that's his real laugh.
Right.
So we try to play off that, or that whole "you shitting me." That's how he talks.
Right.
So when he got his third script, he said, "Lansky, you put that in," and I laughed because I want to hear it.
Right.
Because it's not only believable, but I know he's gonna deliver it when he's supposed to.
And that's one thing about an actor. Like, you have to like get in depth with that character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I like that you was able to do that to be able to reach him to be on some shit like, oh nah, like, cause that give a person that kick. Like, oh, all right, I gotta turn it up now. Like,
correct.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like friendly competition because we all on camera. We all gotta be doing what we gotta be doing.
What would y'all say is the toughest part about filming the series?
I'm gonna let him answer that.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's similar to what you just touched on, bringing out that authenticity. So yeah, y'all see a final product and it's like, yo, it's believable, but I gotta honestly say, when you first, we shoot early morning sometime. Right. First time they get out there, they're a little, gotta get the cobwebs off, but they dive into that character. And a couple times I'll be like, all right, cut, I got it. They be like, no, I think I could do it better. One more time. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they was really into it. And I feel like they was matching my energy because they'll see me rolling on the floor, climbing up on some shit. And so that's my part.
Right.
So when they come with it,
it's contagious.
It's contagious, right? So it's like, yo, I just feel like, they matching that energy again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the most difficult part is just, warming them up. Mm-hmm. But once they get going, it's crazy. Word.
So, and what's the most fun part about it?
For me, it's the fact that we took an idea and made it tangible. So we got 7 episodes on YouTube right now.
Yeah, go get that. You see ZooBoro Series.
That's a fact.
We took, like I mentioned, the first very first scene. We spoke about it, we talked about it, we mapped it out. And then to actually see it, yeah, that shit fucks me up every time. Right. It's like I'm a new director all over again because I appreciate it so much. Or we could do a scene, and I'd be like jumping up and down on the inside. I'm like, yo, y'all, I can't wait till y'all see what I see.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So yeah, that's the most fun for me. And then I shoot it over to Lansky sometimes, you know, a little bit in advance, and he be like, yo, Cap, that shit was crazy. But then can you imagine? He wrote it. It was his dream one day.
Right. I was just about to.
And now to see that shit, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I was just about to say full circle.
I was just about to say that, like, how you feel like to see like the vision that you envision like coming to life the way it's coming to life.
It's surreal sometimes, and to be honest with you, every moment when I'm writing something, I want it's like rapping me in a battle. I want every bar to hit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And when I get a text from Prob who plays action, and I mean I know like Lansky, oh my god, this one's spicy, or yo, I like this one, or when Webb hit me, or Allie, or Trina, and I want to touch base about Trina in a minute, but it's just unbelievable that these words I put on paper, and I'm sending out to these people, is being executed like that. Like we shot the scene with Big Joe, who's here tonight, in action, and yeah, I wrote it, and I read it back to myself. But when I actually was there, I'm there a lot for a lot of the shoots, but that one for some reason I was gonna meet Cap uptown for another shoot, but that fell through, so I was able to come downtown for that one, and to watch them do that shit, I'm telling you, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like I just loved it. We laughed in there, and then when it came out,
to see it,
and I rarely call Cap.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't call something every 5 minutes after episode 1. But after that, real fire.
Right.
But when that episode came out, it was episode 6? That was 6. I said, oh nah. It had nothing to do with the pen. It was the execution.
That delivery, yeah, man.
And hats off to them brothers. For real.
Right. Definitely salute to everybody, man. Y'all doing y'all thing for real. Y'all thinking about expanding? Well, we know, I mean, of course, there's gonna be a season 2. I mean,
as right now.
Yeah, right now, there will be a season 2. Are y'all thinking about expanding into other series, or y'all just gonna keep this one going?
Oh no, most definitely. I'm trying to expand, get into other content. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta do a little research, but I actually want to collaborate with somebody. So like, you know how the Marvel comics movies be, where you see Spider-Man show up in Captain America.
Exactly.
I want to have some of our characters in somebody else's joint and vice versa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody's ready to do that, holla at your boy.
Right.
That's fire.
That'd
You know
be
what I'm
fire.
saying?
Good
Something like
crossover.
that. Because, you know, as a creator, that's just what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's something different.
And
again,
it's
I
enough
just go
room for
back to that
everybody to
energy.
eat. Everybody can eat together, man.
Right. And then, you know, we got music with it, so that's more collaborations and all that.
Who's in charge of your production, or as far as your like your score and background music, soundtracking?
Bro, 90% of that music come from the cast.
Fire.
Dope.
Can you imagine that?
That's fire.
But to answer your question on that, it's Cap. They'll send me music, and I'll submit it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, it gotta fit.
The reason why, exactly, it has to fit
for the scene. Of course.
Right.
I'm not editing. That's my brother. And I'm not trying to sound harsh, but it's a lot of, yo, Lance, I sent you that music. Hold on. I know you sent me music, but if it don't fit him, I'm never saying, and I'm saying this in front of him right now. I don't have to look at him because I know what you're saying. Right. I never have to say, but why? Why don't fit? He's the next thing I want. All right. That's it. Moving on.
There's nothing to talk about.
I don't have time for that.
Right.
Now, if by the way, I submitted something. Wait a minute. But
it didn't fit. He didn't get curved.
My brother's boy.
He said maybe for another episode.
And that was what I'm about to say, Nash. There's a lot of people that songs didn't fit episode 1 or 2, but made it to 6.
Right.
You know?
Well, somebody about to get shot. You can't be sending club music. Y'all bugging out. You can't. I mean, we ain't trying to dance right now. You got.
Don't rush the. You know.
It ain't dark enough.
Yeah. it's a season. It's a collective thing. So you might submit it at a certain time, but it might fit later on.
It has to fit.
Or at least if you're gonna submit a song, let the people know like in the top like what type of song it is, so they know what they look. Alright, so I'm expecting this type of song. Like, correct. I mean, you got curved, but you sent the wrong type of music. Like,
whoever got curved, whoever's mad, they gotta hold it down because.
And it might not even be a curve like they said. They could be just holding it for something else better.
Right.
I mean, so.
Right, and I don't know if it's one of your questions, but since we're on the topic, when the idea came up and everything was a go as far as filming, we need a title track. I called it ZooBoro. Now, I didn't say, listen, I have the title track song. I said, Cap, I'm going to send you something. It's me and my man Billy that we recorded a while ago.
Yeah, shout out to Billy too. That's my guy.
That's my man Billy. That it's called Journey Through the Zoo. And which Billy Ray had the song. And he said, it's something missing. And he was like, ZooBoro. My nigga Lansky always say ZooBoro. So I just happened to have a session that afternoon in our studio. He said, Lansky, I got my verse, but there's really no hook. And Billy, he's melodic. He ain't crazy.
That's a fact.
I said, give me 3 minutes. I ate something down, like half minute, because he had the whole hook already the way we was going to go. And I gave him the last part of ZooBoro, and I loved it. And we shot a video for it. And I'm talking about 5-6 years ago, maybe 7.
Wow, that's crazy.
Years ago. Me and him had 3 videos after that.
Facts.
And my point is, about Cap is, I said, I may have a song that works. Cap hit me and said, oh, it is a video for this too? I said, oh, Cap, like it.
Yeah.
All right, we work it.
I got him.
But if he didn't like it,
right.
that wouldn't be the title song.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because it has to fit all of us, you know?
That shit works so perfectly, man.
That is,
and that's crazy because we always be saying like, I'll be like, we gonna have to call Billy for anthem song.
Yeah, Billy is Captain Hook.
And it's crazy because for y'all to already have that, like I'm thinking
Billy fire.
I'm telling you, I really watched these, so I'm thinking like, oh, they did that for the show.
They wrote it right.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So to know that's 6-7 years ago, it's like
for real.
Wow.
That was Billy, and that's why I love him so much in his mind. First of all, my man Billy Madness is an artist.
Yeah,
he's a real artist. Yeah, and for him to have a concept of a song and say, I can't even picture myself saying ZooBoro or doing this aspect without a nigga that I got the words from.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I love Billy. Like, we got cut the neck together. We got a new video called Blind. That's at the end of episode 6. Yeah. And a reason why that's a video, Cap, my man Yana Flame filmed it, but Cap put that in a scene in episode 3. I didn't ask for that. He listened to the music. Oh, it's going. I said, wait a minute, okay. It already featured on the episode. I shoot a video with Billy. That's how it happened. I wasn't even shooting a video for that. You know, and it's worked out.
Yeah, it was fire.
Shout out to Yana.
I'm in a space where we just had so much fun, handling business, but coming up with the idea, the concept, the music fell in place. Like I said, the actors, they show up and show out. I just really feel like, we got a nice body of work right here. So we definitely gotta get some other stuff going. Right. Yeah.
To tap into that, some of the other actors, because I don't want to just sound biased, you know what I mean? Because, it's the home team. But y'all can tap into some of the other actors.
Oh, definitely. First of all, I love when you say that, huh? I want to take this time to give a halo to all of our female actors.
Yeah. Big shout out to them.
Yes. Crystal, who plays Allie. Mary, who plays Tori.
Tori, that's
Action Lady.
Right.
Jessica, who plays Melissa. Trina, who plays my Kano label.
Montana. Pretty Montana. She plays Coco. My lovely wife,
Cass the Boss. She plays Stacy. Shout out to Miss Clara, who just made her debut as Allie's mother. That's her real mother in real life.
That's nice.
That's fine. And I'm not even gonna spoil it for season 2, but she's not your regular mother. You know what I mean? It's real out here. But about our ladies, Allie, first of all, she always say, yo, that shit sound just like me, Lansky.
Well, not to cut you off. One shout out, we can't leave out Lizzie. She didn't stay the whole
shout out to Lizzie,
episode,
I'm so sorry.
But
yes,
she held us down. She held us down.
Yeah, and it's not over for Lizzie. Her family about to ride out.
Nice.
There's a lot going on, man.
Nice.
Shout out to Crystal, who plays Allie. She's so believable. Like, and she's never acted before, but it's amazing. Like, I can see myself working with her again on different projects. Shout out to Mary, who just took it to 110 for me in her first crying scene. She's very comfortable. Actually had to lift up on the pool table. And
in front of her big brother.
In front of her big brother. So
that's crazy.
She's definitely an amazing actress.
Let me get into Trina. K No Label.
Yeah, it's a lot we gotta say about them. Yeah, you start off.
She's my sister-in-law, right? Never act before, and like I said, she's in the very first scene. Talk about pressure. She was like, "Bro, I'm in the very first thing. The first thing you see in ZooBoro is her." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "I'm ready for this though." And so many people have pointed out her energy, her vibe. You know what I'm saying?
The dreads?
You don't understand the level of comfort it takes to be on camera, though.
Right.
Like acting on stage, anything. It take a level of comfort.
Right.
Like,
yeah, no. So she came out. Again, she submitted music. You know, we shot a video for one of her tracks and intertwined it with the ZooBoro. Like it's a lot of energy intertwined with everybody, man. But the overall energy that I really want to shout people out on is they really showed up, man, and put their best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? They made it easier for me to be able to put it together the way it needed to be put together. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of good feedback, so you know, like I said, I think we did the right thing.
Yeah, I feel like y'all gonna keep going up from here.
That's a fact.
Just keep going. Consistency is what's gonna count. So you got the quality. So I mean, keep pushing it, promoting it.
Right. Yeah. On YouTube right now, YouTube CapNels. Check us out. Tap in. It's a playlist with the whole series. Binge watch it. It's going down, man. Please get in tune with us. Like, share, and subscribe.
Just to piggyback on what he said about Trina, real fast. This is my first time ever saying this on any interviews. Y'all get exclusive. When I wrote the Trina character, her and her brother were twins.
Right.
And we did another live with another interview, and I told I love Kay. She said it's not about asking Lansky how he write for a female, how he write for a gay female. And when she said that shit like really gave me chills, because a lot of people know that wasn't the case. When Trina's character was written, she was feminine.
Right.
So she was out of control in my mind. So she's wearing dresses and all that.
Right.
And as my executive producer says, somebody fell out in the role.
Right.
He couldn't do it. And Cap said, I think I have somebody who can do it. I said, all right. He never told me about Kay yet. He reached out to somebody and he said, no, my sister-in-law can do it. I know it fits her. And he sent me her picture. Never in my mind did I say, well, Cap, I wrote it this way. I said, I'm going to test myself and tweak it. Because I feel she can do this. And I don't have no favorites. But since the moment that she pushed me against that wall in the first scene, I said, this woman's a star.
Right.
And any way Lansky can help her out, I'm going to make sure every time she's on camera that it stands out.
Yep.
And everyone hits me and said, yo, Trina, yo, action.
Girl with the dreads.
And
you see, that's how I said it, because I don't got all the names down yet, but
right.
I definitely know. It's also another one. She a little G'd up. She told Shorty, like, whatever lane you in, don't get in my lane.
Right.
No, Shorty, don't be playing my shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about.
And this one, when I see people like my brother Reem, who plays Sean Sims, and Action, my man Prob Gates, or myself, who I play Chase, we like to say those three people because we're just showing up. We just showing up.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, that's being honest, my nigga. Like, I cast Action, I cast Prob as Action because that's him.
Right.
My brother Reem, he really just came from a situation. Right into this role of a nigga who just came from a situation.
Right. The energy
am I
crazy.
Right or wrong? It's just crazy. Bro. So
look, in one of the scenes that we had him coming home, He said, no, I'm gonna bring my bag with my real letters and shit. Like, that's how authentic.
That's fire.
Man, listen,
and that shit again. Somebody give me chills. It's crazy.
You don't get realer than that, for
because
real.
my brother was down. I'm talking to him, reading him lines from my idea that I had, and he was supposed to come in season 2. Me and Cap both had something that happened. Now we had to push some time there, and then my brother come home. All I did was push his character up.
Right.
Oh no, we not waiting.
Right.
We pushing the button.
Let's go. Yeah.
So it was an amazing feeling for that to happen. And I always touch back on the female because I feel like my niece is cheating. But these women, like Trina, Allie, Mary, who plays Tori, they're amazing.
Yeah.
My beautiful wife, bro, she said a line where she said, yeah, I couldn't meet up with Tori. Now fuck that, hold on. She said I couldn't meet up with Tori, so I ended up meeting up with this nigga. I said, did I write that? She said the shit so good.
It was too real.
It was too real.
She had to pull the script up.
So, and she said, yeah, that was the line. I was like, all right, god damn, all right.
Do y'all ever leave room for improv?
Everybody always asks that.
Yeah.
Yes, but not to go off script. If you say, Lansky, I feel more comfortable saying this, or this sounds more believable,
Right.
we rock it out.
Right.
But you're not gonna not read the lines and say,
start
fuck it.
freestyling.
So I'm like, it sounded to me like this. Nah.
Right,
And that's the same thing with Cap. Cap has a pet peeve of know your lines. Come prepared.
Facts.
Strong policy on drugs and alcohol. Not for me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you gotta
For
execute
him.
your role though.
And I need him. I need to understand, like, you don't have a special pass, but Dre, who played Webb, he always high. I trust him to deliver.
Yeah.
High.
Yeah. Yeah.
If smoking weed is your Saturday thing, and I need you on a Wednesday, I don't need you high.
Right.
Facts.
You know?
Make a lot of sense.
It's for my brother. Because, one, we have jobs. There's a paper factory. It's real out here. He has a family. He has responsibilities. If he says, Lansky, that window closes at 5 o'clock.
Can't waste no time.
Improv on a line for a line, yes, but know your lines.
Right.
Because that's something me and him will talk about later. So now that 2 paragraphs you had just might turn into a yeah. Remember 48 hours?
Hold on.
Yeah. That's it.
Nigga ain't go from 2 to 1.
Right.
Yo.
Real
Nigga
fast.
Nigga turned into an ad-lib. Like,
Look,
can happen.
let me just jump in on that real
Right.
quick. And this is an inside joke me and Lansky always had. This is from early in the game. He was just talking about giving a person a one-liner or one word. Bro, you know how many fights we had to have because he had characters without a name. Dude, the guy, Shorty. I'm like, yo, we gotta give him some life. And he was like, yo, and he be behind closed doors, and we driving to the crib or something. He like, yo, they lucky you spoke up, Cap, because he was just about to be dude.
That's inside joke. And that's another one of those guys and dudes is here today.
Real talk.
My man Big Joe, shout out to Big Joe, who became an amazing cast member and one of my stars. He was one of the guys supposed to throw me against the wall.
Yeah, he was just a goon.
He was a goon.
Guy. The goon.
Yep. And his energy was so amazing. I said, I'm gonna give him a phone call scene. He said, Lansky, how you want me to position standing there? You want me to walking? I said, damn, that's a good question. Yo, Cap, what you want him doing? Cap said, he can be walking. Alright, how many times you want me to do it? I wanna make sure it's right for y'all.
Shit
My
like
antennas
that.
went up.
Right.
I said, oh nah, I like this nigga.
Right.
So he went from goon and guy to Big Joe.
Right.
And Big Joe is in 6 out of 7 episodes.
Right.
See how that work out.
Right. So when you bring it up, it can definitely go better for you.
Look, Big Joe, from an extra goon, just the goon, he was in our very first shootout scene. Big Joe, heavy.
Those are scenes that matter too.
He came correct. He came with it, and we was like, yeah, man, we appreciate that. And every time he like, yo, Cap, that was good. Now one more time, one more. I think I can do it a little better. It's like, yeah, let's get it then. You know what I'm saying? Action is like that too. I think a lot of that has to do with his fan base. He don't want to let nobody down.
Right.
He ain't got a fan base.
He gotta be
I'm gonna
right.
keep it 100. When I first seen him, I said, yo, cousin. He said, I already know. I'm like, yeah, you gotta you gotta bring it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I see something. Like, I see a potential. Like, I ain't never see Buzzin' in that light. So when I saw it, I said, oh, nah, Buzzin' got something with him. Like, oh, all right. So once I seen them, I'm like, yeah, it's go time. Like,
I love Prob, man. He told me about the interview today. It was so crazy. I know y'all.
Right.
And I said, yo, I'm going. You know what I mean? I fuck with Dash, fuck with Hef. But he was like, Lance, you gotta meet that, my nigga. He's so humble. And I remember us being in a situation, and somebody recognized him in the street. And he was like, it's no random right here. That's the problem. You don't have to do that. And the reason I say that, because watching these niggas shine just make me feel so good.
Dope.
It's an amazing feeling. Dope. It really is.
Yeah, he was talking about, yo, Cap, I had my first sighting. Yo, you heard that? People recognize it.
I remember in the full house.
Word.
I remember in the full house, and they asked me, you think that was bad with AR-16? And I was hyped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Thanks. Shout out to AR-16. I know that nigga too. That's crazy.
Shout out to AR-16.
It's like, this is their world. You know what I mean? And opening stuff for them is amazing. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Alright, so I got 3 questions before we meet these other guys.
Okay.
What advice would you give anybody else that was trying to get into doing a web series?
Advice I would give is you're gonna have to step out on faith. You're gonna have to test the waters. It's not gonna be perfect. A lot of times you wait for everything to be lined up. You got to get started. The hardest thing is to get started. You know what I'm saying? So once you get started and you believe in what you're doing, yeah, everything gonna fall in place. Got to keep pushing though.
Right.
I agree. I definitely piggyback on what CapNels said. You have to step out on faith. And I feel like, don't let nobody tell you can't do it, but understand that there's crabs in the barrel. So if you have an idea, keep your idea to your heart. You know, don't just talk about it at every picnic and cookout. Because if you don't have that drive, somebody at the cookout have drive.
Right.
Got you.
They're gonna run with it.
Somebody told me that. Don't never tell them what you're doing. Tell them what you did.
Right. And find yourself a CapNels.
Yeah.
And when I mean by find yourself a CapNels, find somebody that believes in you.
Right.
And last but not least, own your shit. When I say ZooBoro, I say what I mean it. And love it. Love whatever project you know. I don't think we might do a porno. Love it.
Right.
And it will work.
Facts.
Now these last 2 questions, y'all might have to think a little bit about. Especially you, top 5 directors.
Top 5 directors.
It could be music video directors or movie directors. Just top 5.
All right. So my biggest inspiration, I would say, would be Hype Williams, because he was doing music videos. Like I said, I started with music videos, and then he did Belly.
Right.
Bro. Boom. I'll go John Singleton. You know, again, that hood vibe. You know,
Snowfall.
He putting it together.
Along with
you know what I'm saying? He putting it together. I gotta go with Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? He bringing a lot of stuff to the hood or whatever the case might be. Then one of the guys, he's not doing music videos too much no more, but he was one of the people who got me heavy into the music video as far as details. One of my boys, Oliver Covert.
Okay.
He done start working for Sony. He doing a lot of big things right now.
Right, that's what's up.
Nice.
And I don't think I have a 5th right now. I gotta put some thought into that one.
All right. You got a list of top 5?
Yeah.
Oh wait. CapNels.
Right.
Yeah,
You got to.
It's
You got
right.
to.
Only right.
My 5. Spike Lee's on my list. That man has given us Malcolm X and think outside the box. He gave us Inside Man with Denzel Washington, and that was an amazing movie.
Yeah, it was.
F. Gray, Quentin Tarantino,
Fire.
I'm gonna say John Singleton as well. He's an amazing creator.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace,
Rest in peace.
And honorable mention CapNels, of course, but I would say for creative wise, Robert Townsend. The reason I say Robert Townsend,
Yeah, I like
He's
him
like an
too.
unsung hero in this shit.
I'm about to say he really
he
don't
was
even
hot.
get his credit.
He don't get
in that
he don't
direction.
get his
Yeah.
flowers.
He did
Like,
a lot.
When
Yeah,
I was
like-
younger, I watched mad movies and
He
stuff.
like
When
the
I got
Raw.
older, and I was like, oh, Robert Townsend, like
Right.
when I really knew what he did with 5 Heartbeats, like
Correct.
I always thought until I really looked at the credits one day, I
Media
was
man,
like,
we
oh,
talking
snap.
about.
Of course, that's baby laws. Go, you know what I mean? Come on.
Talking about
Right.
the first black superhero was Black Panther.
Fire,
for us,
fire.
Media Man. For my son, it was Blade.
Right.
Shit like that. Alright, so you had one last question, right?
Yup. Top 5 actors. It could be male or female.
Want me to go first this time? Well, I named 2 of his movies, so I'm definitely gonna say Denzel. Taraji P. Henson. Viola Davis. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Boseman?
Boseman.
And I'm gonna say my man from, I hate to say this movie, but 12 Years a Slave. My man from
Oh yeah, I know you.
he was an Inside Man also with Denzel. I love him. He's a great actor. That's my pop. I'm over there.
Let me say I like Tyrese.
What?
Yeah, Tyrese.
The singer? All right. I'm sorry, you called me a blonde. I ain't know
Now look, a lot of my connection with or my love for filmmaking came from the music. So when I see the artists transitioning to that, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas, that's my favorite rapper, but I see him acting. I was kind of tight because I didn't really think he. You know what I'm saying?
Might as well.
Yeah. So no, but he's not on my list. Shit. Yeah, I will have to put a little bit of thought into the favorite actors and whatever.
Okay.
But Tyrese was one of my favorites because I've seen him in so many different roles.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad you said I take some thought into 4 more people, but you had no problem saying Tyrese was there.
I'm telling you that was one of the first guys that I was like, look,
Yo.
He started. Look, check it. He started with a Coca-Cola commercial.
When he was doing that commercial.
He was way back in the days before he got a deal.
What was he doing in the commercial?
Singing. Right. So he sang in a commercial. Right? I'm like, yo, this nigga. He gets a record deal. I'm following this dude. Then he gets into acting. You see him crying. You see him killing niggas.
I'm with you.
It was like
I'm just going to
I can go front. He did have like a range of different roles though.
Crazy.
He had to be
He definitely
different.
did.
Listen, this
And they
interview.
do say Denzel been the same person for mad years,
right.
unless it's
But
a
Denzel still
biopic.
was in my top 5.
Unless it's a biopic, but then he the same kind of cool guy
Yeah, he
that'll
might
shoot
be.
you.
He
But
might be
Denzel
late
had
night.
a lot of different roles though. We're not gonna do that.
He's
did.
Denzel. I think
Yeah,
first guy is really
role.
typecast. He plays different things, man. He sound the same.
But he
act
the same guy.
as Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
And so when this comes out, this is the first part I'm putting up.
The Tyrese?
Yes.
Good, because somebody tag him, because he gonna be like, yo, you been following me that long? Let's do something. Please believe it.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, facts.
Now, can we stand in? Can we stand over there, or can we?
Y'all gonna be off cam, but y'all
I don't
can.
care.
You want to?
Yeah, if y'all
I
want.
just want to make sure they told me crazy that I need.
We gonna tap in.
Right.
We gonna tap in.
They might say, nah, you ain't killed off.
They might feel like they're in the
He
principal
said, nah,
office.
but on some G shit, I don't get enough. Oh, they right there.
Yeah, I watch it.
I get enough. I was just saying.
Especially Prom. I gotta watch action.
Once again, we appreciate y'all for pulling up. We're about to get
Definitely.
introduced to these other characters for the cast of ZooBoro.
ZooBoro.
Be sure to watch these 7 episodes so y'all could be caught up.
That's a fact.
I
It's
mean,
a good watch too. Don't
Because
do
when
that.
season
Shout
2
out-
drops,
shout
I
out
want to
to
hear y'all
Cast.
talking about y'all got to binge watch it. Binge watch it now so y'all can anticipate it like we anticipating it.
Right.
I mean, that's all. And
facts,
follow them.
all facts.
Give them your Instagrams once again.
Yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram, cap_Nels_cinema, CapNels Cinema. Do follow the ZooBoro IG page. And again, that YouTube channel is youtube.com/CapNels.
Like and subscribe that.
Yes. Catch all the episodes of ZooBoro. And, tap in with us. Get in tune.
You can follow me at Maya Lansky, spelled one word, MYERS, LANSKY. Please follow the ZooBoro page, myself, Cap. And I just want to say thank you to you, brothers, for allowing us to meet here, okay?
Well, man, thank y'all, man.
Thank
Word,
you.
for real.
Thank you.
Like, I'm a person that watch web series, so it's like to actually be able to interview like the masterminds that put it together before the actors deliver. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to the whole entire cast. Links, Allie, Sean, Sims, Action,
Condella, Coco, Smooth, Benz,
man, everybody, man. Kazi.
Yeah, I fuck with bands too. That's another one of my
Shout
characters.
out to Justin.
Fuck all that, man. Y'all heard what I said. Listen,
T. Perry.
That's one of my characters too.
Sharif.
Dark City. And I'm in your
Kazi,
space.
Seiko. Everybody, man. Spaz.
Hug
My man
the world.
Spaz. My man Nutty New Bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all meet on the other cast members. And you already know it's the Zoo.
It's the Zoo. ZooBoro.
Alrighty. Appreciate you guys, man.